Good evening. We are sincerely delighted to see this lovely crowd for this public art installation and ribbon cutting tonight. I am Betsy Lavoie, the CEO and President of the Fountain Hills Chamber of Commerce. We typically start every ribbon cutting with a proclamation of good fortune. However, for tonight, we wrote a new one just for public art. And so we do have Jeff Stack from Home Watch Neighbor to share that proclamation with you.
Thank you, Betsy. Proclamation. Whereas the traders and merchants who crossed over the McDowell Mountains on the Transcontinental Railway, to the merchants of today, in the shadow of our famous fountain, progress and new beginnings have prevailed. Whereas those new beginnings have marked the development of Fountain Hills as the hidden gem of the Phoenix Valley and the friendliest town in the nation. Thereby, we, the ambassadors of the Fountain Hills Chamber of Commerce, are proud to acknowledge those organizations and individuals that are committed to improving our town and enriching the community with this public art presented by the Havenly communities. We present this proclamation, which carries with it 100 years of good fortune. Signed, Betsy Lavoie, January 26, 2023.
Thank you, Jeff. We are going to count down all together now, and if Rich Aneem Jr., the president of Keystone Homes, could take the scissors along with Chris, and the artist is here as well. If you could all gather right in front of the ribbon, we're going to get to meet you all in just a moment. There you go, perfect. And we are going to count down together from 5 to 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. We can't wait to meet the artist and Chris and Rich, but we first want to share with you that you have elected officials from the town of Fountain Hills here to support. We have Council Member Grzybowski, Council Member Friedel. I'm trying to see if I'm missing anyone before I introduce our Vice Mayor. We have town staff here with us today, Director Wesley. We have John Perez from Tourism and Economic Development. I hate missing people. I'm so sorry if I missed you. And we have Chamber Ambassadors, Chamber staff, Chamber Board Directors. And with us here tonight for your another key to the city, we call it. It's our fountain pen, introducing Vice Mayor McMahon.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome. This is an amazing piece of artwork. Thank you so much for building it and placing it here at the walkway to our Fountain of the Avenue. It is a beautiful place. I mean, you could walk through here, sit down, reflect, and enjoy Invert. It is amazing, and thank you, because it just opens up and is a continuation of the artwork, the walk of art in our town. So again, thank you very much. And Chris, he is president of Keystone Homes. Thank you so much. And I would like to give you these pens, and you can, of course, distribute them out amongst you. And if you would like to say something.
I'm going to let Chris Hundell, he's our Director of Development, he's going to open up for us, and then I'll thank everybody at the end. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. This is really cool to see how many people came out for this. So this was a long time in the making, and we're really, really excited, and we've been looking forward to this day for quite some time. And I just really want to say, on behalf of Keystone Homes, I'd like to share our appreciation and gratitude to the town of Fountain Hills for giving us the opportunity to create and build this amazing sculpture and the entire art corner. We approached this project as a contribution that was mutually beneficial to our residents of the Havenly of Fountain Hills, as well as the entire town of Fountain Hills. The opportunity to build something at this location was exceptional. I remember meeting Craig Randich, the architect out here, a long, long time ago, and this was before the roundabout was complete. This was mostly just desert. But at that time, Craig, you could see in his eyes the excitement and all of the endless opportunities that he could create on here. I mean, I think, Craig, you mentioned something like, are you serious? I get to build something right here in the center and the gateway to this whole thing. It was really, really neat. So the rest was all the fun part of actually putting it all together. And that's what I really wanted to say, a real special thank you to all of Fountain Hills, the entire staff, making this process enjoyable and fun to be a part of. I wanted to say a special thank you to Rachel Goodwin, Patty Lupazansky, John Wesley, Peter Johnson, Jeff Miller, Gary Baker, and the entire staff. And I also really wanted to say thank you to the art committee. As we were going through the process, it was really neat to have them as involved with the process and helping with the design, the contribution. We all stood out here and decided where it would be best to place it in relation to the art corner. It was really neat to have that contribution and that collaboration as we went through the process. I also wanted to really say thank you to Jeff Osterly. I think he's here somewhere, but he's the one that actually fabricated the entire sculpture and worked with Craig hand in hand to make sure that we, created it to Craig's vision there. I also would like to say thanks to Mark Landa, the structural engineer, Nick Adamson, the landscape architect, Native Resources, who we purchased the 66-inch box salvaged mesquite trees so that it looked like a real matured landscape out of the gate, and Gothic Landscaping, and all of the contractors that helped us get to this point. So with that being said, we'd just like to say that we hope everybody enjoys this art corner as much as we have over the past few years, and we welcome all to it. Thank you.
Thank you. And Rich, would you like to bring the artist up? Yes. And will you share how the bronze plaque is coming to?
Sure. Thank you. Chris, you said it beautifully. We do have a bronze plaque that's coming. So this is not permanent, but there's going to be one that will be permanent, and it'll be as permanent as this beautiful sculpture. Just to reiterate what Chris said, it was a very fun project. It was something we've never done before. They say, hey, by the way, you're going to build these beautiful housing community, and then don't forget, you got to build and come up with an art concept that you're gonna create. So that's just one of the many things that makes Fountain Hills unique and special, and we're really glad to be a part of it. And just as the project's complete now, we have our final C of O. We're very thankful again to everybody who's been so supportive along the way. Of course, from the chamber and the staff and the council and the mayor and the vice mayor. So again, thank you very much. Chris, do you want to do some explaining? I don't know if it explains itself, but I would butcher it. I think just give us a couple sentences.
So basically what I do is I take architecture and break it down into its simplest form and then repeat it through space in a way. So what I did was I took the fountain and I flipped it upside down, hence why it's called Invert. And that's what I came up with there. Thank you all.
Our artist, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Craig. Just wonderful. We appreciate each and every one of you and the Public Art Committee from FHCCA. It's a lovely part of our community. And thank you, Rich, for stating that's what makes our town special. It's one of the many things that does, including our New Havenly communities. Thank you very much. I know Havenly is going to have a beautiful reception. Gina shared with me. Is that correct, Gina?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. For anyone interested, we do have beverages here, but back at the clubhouse, we will have some additional enjoyable treats. So please come and join us.
Awesome. Thank you so much and have a lovely evening.